Well, hello.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Heyo.
It's been a little while. It's been over a week or two, huh?
Yeah,
Welcome to Fade Lunch, everybody.
been a minute.
Feel a little rusty. We'll have a little more than just people eating goats' heads in this one.
We'll lube it up so get that rust off.
Yeah, we got
Well polished sword machine by the end of the show.
Bring us in, pallet.
yes, we got the only PJG. We got Will, and we got super producer James Pallet.
And we actually have the power of God on our side. You want to show them the book that's guiding us today?
Free advertisement for the LDS Church.
We got the Book of Mormon
As
today.
I was on our way to the pod today, because I was only a little bit late today instead of a bit late. So
I was the late one today.
I'm getting
I
better.
was the late one.
So the fine people of the LDS Church gave me some literature to read. So shout out to the LDS Church for today.
Let me see that book real quick.
Of course.
Let me start us off with
Read a passage.
Yeah, here we go.
Read a passage.
We'll go right here. We're in Hellman, just like the mayonnaise. And now, behold, he got that great hold upon the hearts of the Nephites. Yeah. Insomuch that they had become exceedingly wicked. Yeah. I love how the word yeah is in the Mormon Bible.
Is it?
Legit, the word yeah. You see where my thumb is?
Yeah.
Yeah. The Mormons have yeah. Next thing you know, it's going to be like, chill, bro. God's like totally skibbity.
Savage.
I don't think my phone's on silent. Sorry.
The Lamanites were savage.
Dude, they were so savage. You get the point. I'm not going to read any more of this crap. I mean, not crap. I mean, any more of this, actually.
The true another testament.
Also, this is red.
History according to Joseph Smith.
This is that red 40 a couple weeks later.
Revisionist history.
Joseph Smith, the most mentally sane person on earth.
By the way, this is how much that red 40 has evaporated since the last episode. We're going to keep this going. We're going to keep that red 40 front and center. We'll keep the old Book of Mormon, and we're going to hide the nicotine behind here. Lucy Breakers, not a sponsor, but they're fantastic.
Can we get some yellow cake uranium, though, and maybe just have it?
Just visit K2, the site.
Can we not get radiation poisoning, but have it here,
Yeah.
Keep it in, like a tungsten box. Would that help?
I think yellow cake in particular is illegal, but this is what I was talking before about before the podcast real quick.
Do you know there's a church in African country starts with an E?
Eritrea?
No, not Eritrea. That's a fancy name.
Wait, you said a country? That's
Ethiopia. Supposedly,
why did I go to Eritrea?
I don't know. I didn't know
it is. It's a northern Muslim African country, and it's like so obscure. Why did I even? But this is the.
We'll talk about it next week on the show.
There's
you know how there's a
Speaking of yellow cake, that's what I'm drinking this episode.
There's supposed to be a church there that houses the Ark. Do you think
familiar?
Do you think they have a box with some yellow cake uranium in it?
Yeah, if they even have a box in general in there, they won't show anybody. I mean, it's totally his version of the golden plates. Yeah, they're totally in there.
Oh, have you guys seen the picture of the Ark buried underground? Under the ground?
No, we'll look that up real quick.
We'll get into an episode. We'll talk about what happened to the Ark.
I'll explain.
We'll have a full episode.
So this is supposed to be full proof. This is supposed to be proof that Jesus lived. Apparently, there was black substance. There was a black substance running down over the Ark of the Covenant. This guy said, and it was in the area where Jesus got crucified. Apparently,
Golgotha. It's outside Jerusalem.
Not sure, but this is that Air Force base.
Well, Jesus was a real historical figure. I mean, you may doubt some of the supernatural things that are claimed about him by the disciples, but he was a real historical character.
He didn't turn a staff into a snake. He didn't walk on water.
That was Moses.
You're right.
He did. I mean, he turned the wine into water, though. I mean,
and then didn't
you can doubt the miracles, but he was a real historical figure.
And then he fed a bunch of people a bunch of fish or something like that, right?
He's on
he's in the desert talking to people who came to see him, and he turned there was only a couple loaves and a couple fishes, and supposedly he turned them. He made thousands of loaves and fishes to feed everyone. So,
did you know he's on the Hollywood Walk of Fame?
Next to P. Diddy, or who else is he? Paul Rubin. Who's he next to?
Let's see. I'm gonna go look at.
Why doesn't Jesus have a star of fame in Hollywood?
He just said
I said Jesus did.
Yeah, he does.
Oh, please show me.
We got to go find it. We were on the. Actually, me and producer Pallet.
I want to take a picture next to it.
Me and producer Pallet went down to Amoeba Records the other day.
What? No way.
Airdrop that to me.
Why did no one tell me this? Jesus has a star on the Walk of Fame.
Airdrop that to me real quick. and then we'll throw up in the background. This is the Air Force Base I was talking about, by the way, real quick. But whatever, it's totally irrelevant.
I love it, dude. Oh my god, I didn't know that. Why don't people tell me things? I don't understand. You know, I hate being out of the loop all the time. It's very frustrating.
But yeah, airdrop me that. Let's see if I can pull it in while we record. I don't think I can, to be honest with you.
Oh yeah,
We could just Google it.
I think it's yeah, you know where we went to.
Oh yeah, so this weekend, me and Pallet went out to Amoeba Records in Hollywood. Have you been there?
No, I've heard.
It's pretty awesome. We'll go down there. They actually just put it
Is it a famous record store?
Yeah, it's huge. It's like the world's biggest record store. Okay. And we're only, I don't want to give out our location. We're 30 miles or so from Hollywood. So I don't know why we don't utilize it.
We're in the Donbass region in Ukraine.
That's where we're at.
We're underground so the Russians don't get us, but that's where we're broadcasting from.
I'm just going to Google it. It'll be easier than
I got this this cool beanie from because my hair's, if you could see, my hair's a giant mess.
Hold on. Let's look you up on
Oh my gosh.
My hair's a giant mess. I let it grow out. I'm not emo. Okay. People seem to think that every time they come over. It's always I'm emo. So.
Well, once it gets longer, you'll look less emo. But yeah, he got that cool amoeba beanie.
It's a cool beanie.
Hey, he's all I'm not emo with his Ozma shirt.
Okay, buddy. Nobody knows who Ozma is. So.
I do. I like him. But okay,
he's not wearing a Smith shirt, right?
That's true. Or like a My Chemical Romance. That's what kids think is emo nowadays.
Or Blauhaus, or I don't know.
Bauhaus is goth.
Oh, well, that was new wave.
It's like traditional.
You know,
goth.
I'm gonna refer to. I feel you know more about music than I do, so I'm gonna refer to you on this.
There it is, the Jesus Christ star on the Walk of Fame.
I want to go see it.
We'll go find it. We'll find it.
All right,
like I said, we went down there to Hollywood. I don't know why we don't go more often, especially on a weekday. We went on a weekday. It was damn near empty down there. No traffic, not a bunch of foot traffic. We went to Amoeba. I picked up a record I've been looking for a while. Did you? You just ended up getting the beanie, right? You didn't get a record. They didn't have what you wanted.
I mean, the take off your pants and jacket was pretty cool, but like, I didn't want that.
Yeah, I ended up getting a Modest Mouse record I was looking for, but they have a Shake Shack across the street from it now. Have you ever had a Shake Shack burger?
It was so good.
Oh my god, they're the best. You know what? It's tied with In-N-Out for me, and I can hear the comments of people typing, "No, what a burger!" But shut up.
I went to Cane's the other day, and Cane's
Raising Cane's is
not very
ass.
good. It was not good.
Okay,
man.
Cane's Cane's is delicious. I don't
Raising Cane's is ass. For anybody outside of California, this is what this place is.
Raising Cane's is outside of California. There is Raising Cane's outside.
There is.
Yeah.
I don't even know where they're from, but it's this place with this logo right here.
We'll go take it.
It's legit. And I'm not saying this as a pejorative or to be derogatory. It's little kid food. That's what it is. It's chicken tenders. I guess they raise money for animals or something like that, which is cool. But this is pretty much all they serve, and it's not very good.
It's not good, man.
It's so good.
Actually, hot take, and this is going to put me in hot water. I like Long John Silver's better.
I'll do fish and chips any day over
even Long
Raising
John's
Cane's.
chicken.
I like Long John Silver's, but you always have the risk of dying from
well, you had it.
Cholera.
When Pallet's mom was pregnant, she ate Long John Silver's.
No, it was Arby's.
Oh, it was Arby's. Gotcha. Never mind.
The Morms did it.
Yeah, ate Arby's, and it almost killed him.
I almost died from Arby's. That is absolutely embarrassing. I almost died from a restaurant.
I even like Arby's though. Let's be honest.
I actually, listen. I don't like salmonella, but I do like Arby's.
So these right here, if you ever have a chance to go to Long John Silver's, get their chicken planks. It's not. I'm telling you right now, it's not quality, but they taste like a giant McDonald's nugget.
Yeah,
they're fantastic.
I'd eat it.
It's better than Raising Cane's chicken.
Get that and a Newcastle and the Manchester United on the telly, and we'd be having a good time, man.
Man United. I don't know anything about football.
I don't know either. I just know they're a popular soccer team.
Didn't the word soccer come before football? And
the world calls it football. We're the holdouts that still call it soccer.
But I believe soccer was the first. What it was called first.
Yeah, because we live in the USA.
USA.
Oh,
USA. What the fuck? Was the Springsteen having a stroke?
Yeah.
Let's do an opening clip. What do you guys say?
Yeah, let's go do that.
Oh, God.
That guy's like, I'm getting the hell out of here.
Bro, that boat's like a bath toy to that whale.
That is wild.
I'd just be pissed because I wouldn't be able to troll for bluefin after that. You know.
I know.
Let's take a. It's a nice look. That's like the perfect size boat for me. I don't need.
Here's the thing, though.
All that fishing gear.
All that gear gone.
That boat's a little small to be on the ocean. Let's
You
be
think
real.
so? Yeah,
Let's be real.
but if he stays within 3 miles and doesn't do any like.
Avoids a whale like doing acrobatics in the, you know.
That whale's just pissed. He's like, ah.
Is marine life like rebelling against us?
It
Did you hear
seems
about
like
like
orcas?
orcas attacking people? What is going on?
I don't know, but I need to cleanse my palate from that one. This is Will submitted.
Oh hell yeah!
Hell yeah. This is what America looks like if you're watching this from any other country. Literally, this is what we do out front of our house every day. This is how I wake up. I cold plunge, and then I smash bricks while I play my Telecaster.
I mean, that's like what a kilometer is.
Stratocaster.
He told me to get effed, you know.
Why is he slapping it?
He's playing like a bass.
Yeah! That's America, boys. Everything about this is... He's got a black belt, so you know.
Yeah. I don't know. It seems kind of Australian, too.
Hey, watch your profanity.
They don't have karate in Australia.
No.
Nah, bro, but that looks like something a drunk Australian would do.
Now, how well do you know what we should do next week? I have so many ideas. I love this McDojo life, by the way. This is a great Instagram. We should just do a highlight of like real fighters versus fake fighters next week. I don't know how much trouble we'll get in on.
We should.
Have we hit 10 minutes? I haven't. No. Have we hit 10 minutes yet? I haven't been watching my lips whatsoever.
Yeah, we're at 12 minutes. Oh, that time flew.
Yeah.
It felt like we started like 2 minutes ago.
This is a SodaStream Diet Mountain Dew.
Yellow cake flavor.
We're gonna go ahead and.
Is this safe? Is this like mixing bleach and ammonia?
Oh, it wasn't even on camera. What a doofus! I just mixed some of my.
Do it again for the camera, just like the moon landing.
The colors are so crazy. I will say that it is a crazy color, but the SodaStream, not sponsored, the SodaStream Diet Mountain Dew, and then I throw a little bit of the bubbly cherry in there.
I hate Mountain Dew.
I like Mellow Yellow better in my opinion. Well,
Mellow Yellow is the best soda. It's my favorite soda ever.
Like Hardee's is better than Carl's Jr. You know?
I can agree with you on that. As a matter of fact,
Hardee's is better than Carl's Jr.
Me and Pallet spent like $40 on 2 meals at Carl's the other day. I found the breakfast burger.
Remember back in the day when you could buy like a ribeye steak for $40, and now that like barely gets you Carl's Jr.
Carl's Jr. is just expensive. I mean, it's than fucking In-N-Out, and In-N-Out's like
In-N-Out's cheaper nowadays.
I love In-N-Out.
Sound off in the comments, even if this is back in time. Name your favorite burger, and if you like it better than In-N-Out, and if you do,
Whataburger.
Well, you like Whataburger, but I haven't tried it yet. Where's our nearest Whataburger? Let's Google that. Maybe
Arizona.
Like how far though?
Zony.
Because you know me, I'm wild. I'll drive.
I think there's one in Phoenix, or close to Phoenix. Look up the Marriott, Arizona.
Whataburger locations. I don't want to get my location. Fuck, I'm using precise. Try again.
They already know. We're in the Donbass. They already know.
Yeah, there's one in Phoenix, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I'm going to do it on my phone real quick. I don't want it's not like we're going to get, we're going to have 5 people who watch this for now, but.
Hey, 11 people who watch? Okay, our numbers have been growing.
The nearest Whataburger, Las Vegas is the nearest. That's what it says at least.
There's one in McDowell Road in Phoenix.
So yeah, so Vegas is closer. McDowell Road. Let me see it.
I mean, I don't mind taking a trip to Vegas. It doesn't sound like.
Yeah, because we're about. If I crunch it, we can get there in about 3 hours, 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
Not that I would crunch it. I follow all the rules all the time. Okay, let me see how far the McDowell one is. Maybe we'll wake up early one of these weekends and we'll go to a Vegas Whataburger.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Or maybe Arizona because it's easier.
It's just surface of Mercury hot in Vegas right now, so maybe wait till it cools down a little bit.
Oh yeah, I think we should.
Remember we were talking about going and seeing the Havasu Falls?
Yeah.
I mean, we should make a trip when it cools
down for sure. I rest in peace, my dog again. We laid her ashes to rest, and we could only stand outside for a few minutes. The actual Arizona one is closer by about a few miles. Well, not by miles, but time. It's in McDowell Road, and that's it's Phoenix proper, like downtown.
How far is it from Area 51?
Phoenix isn't Area 51 in New Mexico?
No, it's in Nevada.
Oh, I'm thinking of Roswell. What am I?
Yeah, Roswell's a new. That's
the alien.
That's an NM.
place.
Roswell's New Mexico. Which, by the way, I've always wanted to see Area 51 and Roswell.
No,
remember in 2019 when they had the whole we want to clap them alien cheeks like protest out there.
Yeah, well,
I wish that was a yearly thing, man.
It was like Naruto Run.
Yeah, the Naruto Run, clap them cheeks like Area 51.
I don't know. We should go to Coma, New Mexico.
That needs to be. I mean, COVID in the lockdowns, like that needs to be a yearly thing, man.
I love Acoma.
Nothing bad happened. It's not like they stormed the military base. There was any violence.
It was
just
just
a bunch of nerds partying in the desert. It was awesome.
Yeah, they were just selling.
Look at this guy.
Yeah. This needs to be a yearly thing.
That's peak masculinity.
Dude, I remember when I was in school. I think I was like in sixth.
Take note, you liberals.
I was in like, actually, no, I'm not gonna. I was in a certain grade, and they were like, "Oh, are you gonna go see the Area 51 raid? Are you gonna go see the Area 51?"
Why is there a North Korean flag in the background? What is going on? Why North Korea is everywhere, man.
That's pretty good.
I want to have a North Korean flag
I bet you we could get a North Korean flag for the studio
on Amazon.
By the way, I don't support North Korea.
No.
Oh,
Duh.
So me and I was talking to producer Pallet, and we're gonna do a thing where we're gonna rank every country's flag on the podcast. So we'll do like 20 an episode, and we're gonna rank it out of 30 instead of 1 to 10. We'll rank it out of 30, so we have a more diverse number. We'll write down the results at the end of the last flag because I believe there's 147 or 141 country flags. At the end, we're gonna take the top 10. We'll do a chart, and we're gonna do this over multiple episodes. So we're not gonna do like one long one. But do you want to rank a couple right now?
Yes, I do like that.
Producer Pallet, we need a pen and paper. We should always have that here. I know we do.
All right, how about we use the Book of Mormon?
Check it out. There's a place in the back to write notes about what you were reading. You wanna use the Book of Mormon as our flag rate? No offense, Moroni. We do need a pluma though.
We're pro LDS Church on the show.
Well, I told you we had the competition between the
J-Dubs.
and we never got into the other religions.
We don't approve of what Joe Smith did or what
or Brigham Young.
They're monsters.
I rather be Mormon though.
Yeah,
just hardcore grifters, but we are a pro LDS Church. Mormons are usually pretty friendly,
and Utah's beautiful.
Utah is gorgeous.
We got a pin around here somewhere. We
besides Leland.
We went. Do you want to run out of the studio? Do you know where the pins are down?
Yeah.
You just grab one, and then me and Will will hold it down for a second.
Yeah. We need to buy.
Hit us with a monkey before you go.
Oh yeah, for sure. Monkey. Yeah. I want us to own some property near like Lake Powell.
That would be awesome. I don't know how expensive
fishing
that is,
for like smallmouth and white bass and stuff.
You want to Google? What like
Google flags?
And we will in a second. Let's see how much it is per acre. Page, Arizona, lots and lands for sale. Let's see. It's not cheap.
145 grand. I mean,
that's 145,000 for less than an acre.
Yeah.
In New Mexico,
man, I want like 10 acres.
In New Mexico is 30 grand for 10 acres, or 300 grand for 10 acres. Whatever, it's like $3,000 an acre. But looks like you have access to water. Which again, if you're just going to hang out, you just build yourself a little. Yeah, 175. But land,
it's close to the Colorado River though. That's why.
You can literally see it. But land, it's not like mortgaging a house. The payments are a lot lower. You know what I mean?
Yeah. 55 grand for. Oh man, give me a full acre, man. Give me 10 acres.
Maybe because they're developed lots, like ready to build a house on.
Yeah, or they're going to sell to the Chinese.
Hey. We don't spew conspiracy on this podcast, mister. I wonder what the Utah side is, if it's cheaper on the Utah side.
Compared to what? To the
Arizona side.
Ooh, I don't know. I'm going to say they're about the same. Utah might be a little cheaper, but both red states.
All right, I am back. This here?
See what the land looks like here. So 39 grand for about an acre Oh, 200 for almost 3 acres. And this is just on the other side of the river. Riveting content, people.
Oh, well, we can chop it up. It's all good. We went off for a couple weeks, so we're not
Actually, I feel like the energy's good so far on this one. All right. Let's rate some flags. If I'm skilled enough in the edit, a card is going to pop up now that says like, we rate the flags, Fatal Podcast, blah blah blah, and it'll come back to me saying, hey, welcome. We're going to rate all the flags of the world. Why? Because we're nerds and we thought it would be a good idea to do that, and it's content, but also the flags of the world are pretty cool looking. Let me see what the website is that I have pulled up.
The African country that has a coney, an AK-47, and like a bullet ant on it, or a driver ant. That's probably for my vote.
I don't think that's a country. Hit us with the more,
Oh, we don't support Coney on this show. On the show, I don't think he's still alive though.
Coney 2012.
I think I know my favorite flag.
Youngins don't remember Coney.
I don't think they do, and that's just a shame.
I don't know if I should reveal my favorite.
No. We got to keep our biases in check. Where is that thumbs up from again?
From the self-conscious AI that likes our show. As it became,
Yeah, it's our emotional support.
I'm just gonna roll with it. So this might be dead air. This might get chopped. Might not. I'm actually pulling up the website with all the flags. We're gonna go in alphabetical order. So
why is there an owl doing like X Games stuff on?
I don't know. Oh,
on Goog.
Because the Olympics is going on in France, and skateboarding is part of the Olympics.
Oh, good.
Damn, quick with it.
About time they get the Olympics to recognize skateboarding.
This is the second Olympics that they're in. You know what? People are like, well, let's do what? It's not. It's actually a good thing because there's some countries like Uganda Skate Society. I don't know if you follow them. Look them up on Instagram. If I've got the skill, it's going to pop up above my head.
Yeah.
They built their own skate parks out in Uganda, and what's cool is now that it's a legit sport for the Olympics, they'll get funding to train these kids, and it can help take some of these families out of poverty. It can provide resources. The Olympics can really change, the lives of people. Not always for the best, but. Mm-hmm.
No, we'll give a shout out. We'll put up like some Ugandan skate merch or something.
They do sell merch. I want to buy one. This is the list of all the flags. So how are we going to do this? We're going to rate them out of 30, 1 to 30, depending on how much we like it. We're going to go in order, and maybe we'll do all the A's to. No, that won't make sense. We'll do. How many guys think? So how many flags are there? Read it real quick. 195. So what's a good way to break down 195? Over how many episodes do you think we should break this down?
I don't know. We want to do like 10 an episode, or I don't know, 20 an episode.
That would mean it would be almost. If we did 10 an episode, it would be 19 episodes it would take. So maybe we got to pick up the pace a little bit. 25 an episode. Okay. It should be. We should be able to fly through as long as
8 episodes.
As long as we don't get stuck on, So yeah, this is the enter the title card again. Rating the flag, something. Here we go, and our opinion matters the most because we're American. Da-da. Also, if you guys don't rate the American flag number 1, we're gonna have a real problem. What kind of Americans are you? Joking. All right, let's take it from the top. So I guess just write down our names, and then just draw columns straight down. We need 195 columns, and then.
Do you think the American flag would be better if it had like an eagle and the Bitcoin symbol on it, or that? Or
so are we going to combine our scores for the flag?
Yeah.
Like if I rated 30 and you rated 30 and you rated 30, so it
would be 90 would be a perfect score.
All right.
Maybe we should do 33 so the perfect score can be 100. Yeah, we'll rate it out of 33. 33 is the perfect. Yeah, 33. Well, we'll just assume if you rated 33, it's going to be that third, but we won't use fractions. So I'd say do vertical columns. Do you see what I'm saying?
I got an idea.
Okay, so the first flag is going to be Afghanistan.
All right.
And who came up with the Afghan flag? Is this the Taliban, or is this just people?
I'm not sure, but
Kabul?
I think I kind
I
of
don't know how to spell it.
Hold on, let me fix this. I think I messed up.
All right, I rate Afghanistan 15.
15.
There's some going for it, but it's not the best.
I like the colors. I'll give it.
I do like the colors.
I actually aesthetically, it's a lot better than some of the other flags. I'm going to give it a 22.
It's got the. I need to zoom in on the. Afghan flag. I can't spell Afghanistan either.
It's AFGHANISTAN. Afghanistan.
Afghanistan.
Censor this.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's got Rasta colors, which is a good thing. I don't think there's much of a Rasta community in Afghanistan though. That I might be going on a limb on that one. But what would you say? Like they don't have like a 420 lion on there.
You didn't write down what I rated it?
Just give me a minute. Just you'll see I'm cooking here.
Let that boy cook. Okay. So I gave it a 22.
I like it. I mean,
out of 33, is that
it maybe should have some things native to Afghanistan, like the ibex rams. So,
or a defaced Buddha statue.
Yeah, well, the Taliban probably doesn't want that on the flag, but it could have a defaced Buddha statue, could have a poppy plant. Could have an empty, like an abandoned U.S. military base.
K2. Hey, it all ties back to what we were talking about before the pod started, that highly toxic U.S. base down there.
In Kabul?
No, it's in Afghanistan. I'll pull it up in a little bit, but they had like just yellow cake laying on the ground.
Ugh.
But okay, give it your rating. 1 out of 33.
I'm going to give it a 24. I like it. I like the colors.
So you gave it 24?
Yeah. Is K2 in Pakistan or is it in Afghanistan?
Well, that's an abbreviated name for the base. The actual base name is... Did I pull it up somewhere else? No, I think I closed it out. Yeah, I closed it out. I wish we could see these flags one by one.
Oh man, the face Buddha statue that was classic.
Actually, I don't like the way I did that.
I guess when that went down, they tried to blow it up, but they didn't have enough explosives, so they just put like a crack in it or something, or defaced it a little bit. So I heard they just they draped a cloth over it, so people couldn't see the Buddha anymore.
All
right. So we're gonna do 25 of them today. We said,
yeah.
So we'll pick up the pace a little bit.
I like Afghanistan's flag.
It's cool. So now we got Albania. If you want to type that in, Albania is a cool country. It's
got like the
I like that flag. I'm
sick.
giving it a 25.
Oh. It's got the wreath on, or like what's the wreath on the Afghan? I know it's got Arabic. It looks like it's got Arabic writing, or maybe Urdu writing.
We've moved on, Will.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We are now on Albania.
Sorry, I'm living in the past over here.
I give it a 25.
Just like Afghanistan, living in the past. We got Albania.
We will rebuild.
Albania is a sleeper country too, in my opinion. It's just north of Greece. There's still a lot of Greek and Roman architecture there.
Yeah,
Albanian people are cool as shit. The food's good.
I love the colors on the flag.
That flag looks sick. I would wear that as a t-shirt.
And that bird.
Is that the Russian eagle?
I don't know what it is, but I'm giving it a 30, dude.
I like it.
We're maxing that one. That one's sick.
I give it 25. I'm trying to be stingy.
Go for it. You're the Olympic ref, and I'm just the weekender ref. What are you thinking, Will?
I'm gonna give it. It is cool.
And Albania. I don't want.
Are those arrows in the talons of the double eagle, or is that just long talons?
Those are arrows. Yeah, okay. Those are arrows.
I think it's a Russian eagle, double eagle. And I don't. Someone who knows about flags, get back to me on that. I'm just gonna
pull them up, and then I'll cut out in between when I pull up the next flag. That's the way I'm gonna do it.
I'm gonna give it a 26. I like it.
Ooh, Albania's scoring high for the boys.
All right, so the scores right now, or do you want me to tell the scores at the end?
Yeah, at the end.
All right.
Next, we have Algeria.
Oops. Looks like a Christian country.
It's definitely not. I'm sure there's Christians in Algeria.
I was messing around. I saw the moon.
Hold on, I got a freaking ad.
I'm on the spectrum, so I can't tell when people are being sarcastic. Sorry.
So we got Algeria here. I mean,
I'm giving that a 5. I'm not. I don't like it. The colors are ugly, and I don't like it.
This one's gonna.
It's got the Islamic crescent moon,
which is which aesthetically is a great design. If you look at people at home, if you're watching this, and you will, and pallet, look at it. Doesn't it look like a Dragon Ball?
Yeah,
yes,
but
you see, it's like a caricature of a Dragon Ball.
But it doesn't have Goku on it, or else I'd rate it higher. You know,
the color selection I think is not that good.
It's jarring to the eyeballs. I'm giving that a straight up 7, dude.
I gave it a 5.
I'm gonna be a little nicer and give it a 10. You gotta have something else on there, man. You gotta have.
All right. Next country.
Algeria was occupied by France, right, for a while.
Probably Andorra.
Can we learn where Andorra is before we rate their flag?
Yeah.
I like the crest on it is nice.
I'm giving that a 10.
Or the coat of arms.
I'm not a big fan of that flag either. I'm giving it a 10.
Andorra. It's a very small country. Andorra is a tiny, independent principality situated between France and Spain in the Pyrenees Mountains. Pyrenees mountain dogs are dope. Okay, so it's just a little place in between France and Spain, basically.
I'm giving it a 10. I don't like it that much.
Give it a 10. I like the cows. I like the stripes. I like coat.
Oh, it's got cows. Okay.
Yeah, I like a good crest. I'm gonna give that a 15.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it a 8.
Oh, you guys.
I like the crest. The coat of arms on it is cool, but the color scheme I'm not as.
Wait, what
big
is it
about.
called? Allura?
Andorra.
Andorra.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm bad at spelling, so I can't even read
Is
my own
as
writing.
long as you know what it is. That's all that matters.
Okay, Angola.
Angola. Now that's a fucking flag.
That's a cool
boys.
flag.
I like that flag.
That's a flag.
It kind of looks
It's
like the Soviet Union.
It does.
It does.
And it's got a machete on it.
It's a badass flag.
Dude.
It's got a cog instead of a sickle though.
I'm
but
giving
it's in the sickle design.
I'm giving that a 28.
28, the highest so far for producer palette.
28.
It's pretty sick.
I'm giving that a 31. That
like-
looks like something from like Gears of War
Wait,
video
you
game.
give it more than 30?
32, I meant. Sorry. Yeah, 33 is our highest.
Oh.
33 is the max because it'll equal 100 if we all give it a 33.
I really like that flag. The color selection is perfect. The way they made it look like
it looks like a video game logo for like international space soldiers
So you
or
gave
something.
it a 32?
32. That flag's sick.
It's a cool flag. It's got dope colors. I'm not a big fan of the Bolsheviks, which I think there's some Bolshevik undertones in that flag, but it is a sick flag. I gotta admit, I'm gonna give it a 20.
Angola is Southern African nation.
Okay, shows what I know.
Southern African.
Why do I think everything's in North Africa?
Because you have a Western view of the world.
Oh, okay, no, that makes sense.
Tropical beaches, labyrinth system of rivers, sub-Saharan desert. Excuse me, I'm burping. So, yeah, that machete makes sense. That's what they take off the children's arms with who don't want to fight. No, I mean, my bad. Did I say the quiet part out loud? Where did this?
Why can't countries have a voluntary like a child's army? Instead of a mandatory child army.
What's the country that has that tribe that makes kids put on like a sleeve of bullet ants?
Oh,
that's in South America.
That's in South America.
Oh,
I couldn't tell you.
It's in the Amazon.
Yeah,
that's about all I know. We can look that up.
yeah. I think it proves that they're a man or something.
Yeah, it's
It's
called
like
a rite of passage.
Rite of passage, yeah.
A lot of countries have different rites of passages. Sorry, the website took a boo-boo on us. Antigua and Barbuda. This is more of a traditional flag.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, what? Oh, it's in Brazil, by the way, where they do it.
Yeah, the Amazon. That's what I
Alright.
figured. Most of the Amazon is in the Brazil.
So what is it called?
The Brazil.
What is it called?
Antigua and Barbuda.
And Barbuda.
Okay, bro. I'm just gonna put ABB for short.
It's probably beautiful where this is from. The blue signifies the water, the white probably the sand, the sun. So it's obviously islands. I think Antigua is, right?
It looks like the.
Oh yeah, they have to have coast.
I don't know. I'm not gonna say the city. Or no, it kind of looks like the Ontario.
Oh yeah. The Ontario in Canada, we swear. You know what? I have almost no emotion to this flag. I do like that there's black on the flag.
Yeah,
like
it's kind of lame, honestly.
I'm gonna give it, I think, a running flag score of just a neutral flag for
I'm gonna
me.
give it
Looks like you're looking at
11.
You're looking at like the ocean from like a hillside.
I think that's what it's supposed to be. I'm going 15. 15 is my neutral score. You get lower than 15, your flag's in bad shape, brother.
I'm a goose. I'm giving it a 15 also. It's not a bad flag.
No, it's 15 is just neutral. Like, you're not giving me really an emotion. It's given nothing. We got Argentina, great country. They're in a little bit of trouble right now, but
Well, things are getting better for them though.
hopefully. I know. I actually personally know some people from Argentina. They're really nice. They cook great food.
I'm going to give it an 8.
I actually love that sun. It looks like something you'd see in medieval artwork, like back in the day.
I like the sun. That's like the only score. I don't like the colors. The colors are too like
Pastel-y. The colors aren't even bugging me. We're going to give that an 18.
Well, pastel colors are popular in South America.
Yeah, I'll
Central
go with
America.
an 18.
I like it. I like the sun. It's kind of cool. It's got a trying to think what it reminds me of.
Like a medieval sun, like you'd see in like the old school art before
Yeah.
the Renaissance. That's what it reminds me of, at least.
I like Millet. Yeah, I mean, but this is apart from what's going on in Argentina. Like we're just rating the flags, not what's going on in the country. I'm gonna give it a 19.
Yeah,
I would like to go to Argentina.
I would love to go to Argentina and Venezuela.
They have penguins there too. They have the
Armenia.
they have the coastal penguins. I don't know what they're
That's
called.
right.
Yeah.
Macaroni penguins.
Yeah.
I think that's the ones that, or
Well,
fairy penguins. Fairy penguins.
They're the smaller one. I think the macaroni ones are from like the Arctic
Well,
or
macaroni.
the Antarctica. I'm sorry.
Macaroni have the eyelashes.
All right, you ready for my score for this one?
Armenia.
Armenia. I mean,
3. I don't like it.
I
The
don't.
colors are so ugly.
I don't want to be harsh because I actually am related to Armenian people, but that flag is ugh.
I'm giving it a 3. What's the lowest score you could give to a flag? 0?
1.
Oh.
0. I mean, 0 is like S tier. You hate that thing.
I don't. No, I'm giving it this flag a 3 though. This flag's ugly.
Gosh, I'm gonna give it a 3 also. I don't want to say that out loud.
I feel bad. The 20th century was not nice to
No,
Armenia,
absolutely not.
and either was the country Turkey nice to Armenia.
Or what's the other country?
But
next-
we can't use that to judge the flag, right?
Exactly.
I'm gonna give it a 16.
Wow. So you like it better than average?
Yeah,
All right.
Now we're going down under, mate.
it needs a symbol though. It needs a symbol.
It does. Now we're throwing a shrimp on the Barbie. Foster's.
0.
I'm going 0 on the Australian flag.
There's a British flag on there. 0.
I am not a big fan of the Union Jack. It is kind of ugly. No offense, British people, but I do like the constellations. And
We're
it's
doing
such-
25 flags today, right?
Yeah, or however many. We'll get through it. We're gonna have to speed run a couple of these.
Why not have a stonefish on there, or like a box jellyfish, or something native to
Uluru.
England's prison?
Actually, no. I'll be nice to it. 2.
Too. It's so recognizable.
I love the constellations, but
Yes.
that pendant on there. Ugh.
Yeah, well, it's recognizable. It's done well. Australia, I'm not going to take into fact that Australia looks like one of the funnest countries to ever visit. I've had a lot of fun with Australian people. We're going to go with a 23.
Yeah, to your point, I think most people who've been colonized by the British goose weren't a big fan of the Union Jack either. So, you talk to the Irish or the Scottish about what they think about the Union Jack. They're probably not big fans of it.
What you were?
I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna be a little harsh. I'm gonna give it a 12.
Wow. I'm not even going to pull up this next flag, Austria, and I'm just going to give it.
I like
8.
Australia. I'm not crazy about their flag.
I'm giving Austria an 8. I'm not even going to pull up the image because
mean-
it's just red and white.
Why is Steve Irwin not on there?
Yeah, red and white's such a basic color. I'm also gonna give it an 8.
If Steve Irwin was on there giving a thumbs up, it would be a 30.
Why did my computer just go?
But he's not. So that's why I gotta lower my score.
All right.
Azerbaijan.
I also gave it Austria an 8.
Azerbaijan. It's
Wait, what do you give Austria, Will?
Austria. It's just red and white.
I love Austria, but their flag's kind of lame. I'm gonna give it a 10. No, make it 11. I'm gonna give it an 11.
Yeah,
They don't have the Matterhorn on there. They don't have
the Matterhorn. Horn is kind of
What's
sick.
that?
the Eagle's Nest.
The Matterhorn.
No.
This is Azerbaijan. It's
I'm talking about Austria. No, Austria.
AZER.
I'm gonna put AUZ. Why not?
Go for it. Yeah, Azerbaijan. This flag is giving me absolutely no emotions, but it's not bad for what it is.
15.
15.
I'm gonna give it a 13. For a traditional flag, I like the Bahama flag.
I'm not even going to zoom into ones that aren't interesting anymore, just to save time. So, like, Bahamas, to me, that's a 16.
It looks like Sweden.
Yeah, it's a 16.
I mean, why not have a tarpon on there?
Wait, you still want me to put Bahamas down?
Yeah, we're gonna put it down, but I'm not gonna do because it's hard for me to switch through the website. So Bahamas is giving me a 16. I actually kind of like the weird black triangle. The colors are okay.
I'll give it an 18. I actually like it.
Why is this thing switching to dark mode? What's going on?
What do you give the Bahamas, Will?
I'm gonna give it a 17. They gotta have something else on there. They don't have to put a pot leaf because that'd be a little silly, but they should put something on there that's kind of cool.
A starfruit? Oh no, that's from the Philippines.
What's in the Bahamas other than tarpon that I like?
Beautiful women.
North Sentinel Island.
That's off of India.
I'm pretty sure that was off. It's in the Bahamas.
No, it's off. It's near India. You can Google it real quick if you want.
You know what we should do? Is like all the countries we don't like, we should update their flags to make them interesting.
Somebody did do that. I don't know about all the flags, but yeah, the ones the bottom, because it might be a little hard for us to do homework. Bottom 5 flags get a redo from us. How about that? What do you think, Pallet?
I like that idea.
Pallet?
Oh, you're right. It's India.
Yeah, it's this Sentinelese from there. Bottom 5 flags we're gonna redo.
Okay, I like
Each
that
of
idea.
us, you'll redo 5, I'll redo the 5, you'll redo the 5.
I like that idea.
And we'll bring them into the pod and rate each other's flags. And we have to take it super serious,
Yeah, I know.
okay? So what did we do with Bahamas? I said 16.
And no pot leaves in any of the flags. Unless
I swear, none.
Okay.
So I got 16. What did you say for Bahamas? Pallet?
Oh, I said. I already put the score down.
Oh, it's already done? Okay, Bahrain. I kind of like it.
I don't like red.
That's a 15.
I'm gonna sound like a dumb American right now, but where is Bahrain?
Near the UAE, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
It's a Middle Eastern country. I think it's an Arabian country, in particular.
All right. So what did you give it, Dad?
I gave it. I don't even remember what I said. 16. I think I kind of like it because it's got that.
16. I'm gonna give it a 5.
I'm gonna give it I'm not crazy about it, but I'm gonna give it a 12.
Bangladesh.
All right.
Bangladesh is a
Japanese flag, but green.
It's back in the day when you would do that program Paint, MS Paint,
Yeah.
and you could invert the colors. It's just the color inverted Japanese
Yeah.
flag, basically. But you know what? They didn't bomb Pearl Harbor, so you're getting a 17. Bangladesh.
Bangladesh. I'm gonna give Bangladesh a 23.
Did
Yeah,
Bangladesh
you like-
bomb anyone?
I don't think I'm
Okay.
not 100%.
It looks like an olive. That's
But
why
I gotta say that the circle is slightly off center, and so for people with hardcore ADHD, it probably drives them crazy.
Yeah.
So I'm sticking with my number. I like it.
So you picked 16.
Yeah, we'll go keep it.
Shout out to all the countries that haven't bombed or colonized other countries. So
I like Bangladesh flag.
Bangladesh
It looks like a olive. That's why.
Bangladesh. I'm probably gonna sound stupid, but is an Asian country, right?
Probably.
It's near India. It's an India. It's
All right.
it's
we gotta look this up.
Indian adjacent, right? It's India adjacent, right? It's on the Asian continent, but it's adjacent to like India, right?
Bangladesh.
Because I've had Bangladesh food,
Bangladesh.
and it was so similar to Indian food.
Well, what do you give it?
It's in South Asia. It is near.
Click the map.
Isn't East Asia where is?
Zoom out.
It's close to India.
My God, that's Jason Bourne.
Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ.
I was right.
Wait.
It's between Burma and India.
PJG.
Excuse me. Did you just call Myanmar Burma?
Yes.
You colonistic.
Isn't East Asia like the Asians everybody thinks about?
Yeah, that would be like China, Philippines, Japan, and then West Asia or like, Southwest Asia would be Myanmar, formerly Burma.
We fought hard with the British goose to liberate Burma from the Japanese, so we're calling it Burma.
Well, it's called a Burmese python, not a Myanmarese python.
Well, what do you give it?
All right.
Will, what do you got on
Miramar,
Bangladesh?
I'm giving it. I'll give it a 10.
10.
I'll give it a 10.
Barbados, I like. This is going to get a
I
decent
actually
score.
I like the Poseidon trident. That's pretty cool.
This is going to get a decent score for one reason. It looks like a college football logo.
Yeah.
I'm messing with this. This is a 27. I would wear that on a shirt.
I want to be a backup
29.
offensive tackle at the University of Barbados.
Yeah, yeah, dude.
Their parties are
That's
sick.
giving some real.
I'm gonna give it a 21.
Do you need? Let me know if there's a flag you need to zoom in on too. Like Belarus, I can't let the geopolitical situations make me judge it more or less. But Belarus doesn't recognize Moldova as a country. Neither does the UN. And the Moldovan people are beautiful. And Moldova's cool. And I don't really know much about Moldova. I just know Belarus doesn't.
Okay,
Yeah.
wait. Let me. Can you?
Only we could get Moldova's GDP up.
Can
I
you-
think
Yeah.
things would be
Can
better
you
there.
zoom in on that flag?
You want to see Belarus closer?
Yeah, I'm gonna give you my.
It's kind of sick though. Kind of looks like a rug.
See, the thing is, I don't like it. The colors are weird. That looks like a stretched out PNG.
It does kind of look like a warped PNG.
So I'm gonna. For that, I'm probably gonna give it. I mean,
That's a 19 for me.
it has soul and all that, so I'm gonna give it a 17.
Yeah, I was.
It's giving me Scottish vibes a little. It's not plaid, unfortunately, but it's got the red and the green. I'm gonna give it an 18. I'd like to know more about the pattern, like why they chose that pattern on the left of the flag.
All right. Let's see how much countries are you rated right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
16. So 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So our 25th is going to be Brunei. So we're in
Where's Brunei?
bottom left.
Oh, do we pass up Belgium?
No, we haven't gotten there yet.
Oh, okay.
We're at Belarus. So Belgium next. Belgium flag, classic. Let's be honest.
I like
it's
it.
simple, but it's classic. It's
I would like to see a
recognizable.
croissant on there or something, though. It's kind of bugging me there's not a croissant on there.
But I'm giving Belgium a 27.
Oh, I'm giving Belgium a 10.
Yeah, it's not. It doesn't seem as interesting, but it's just a classic flag.
It's got to have a symbol or something, though. That's the only thing that's kind of. Now, Belgium is the official invasion corridor of the
Yeah.
Germans when they want to start world wars.
They have good
I'm
waffles.
going to give it. I'm going to give it a 22.
I just like the flag. It's just
colors are
iconic
cool.
to me. It's
It's
iconic to
It's
me.
got to have a symbol on there. It's bugging me.
Yeah, I don't like the colors.
If they had a crepe or a croissant on there, I would give it a 29.
We're going Belize. Do you want to zoom in on Belize? Or are you guys okay with that?
Yeah, zoom in on that one. That one looks pretty cool.
So we got what it looks like: two dudes, one darker skin, one lighter skin. What are they doing? There's a tree,
It looks like
Coat
a
of
baseball
arms.
league.
kind of. I wonder what the Can you get a zoom closer?
I'm
and
gonna give it I'm giving it a 25. I think it's pretty cool.
zoom in as close as you can.
I like the colors, and the little pendant in the middle is pretty nice.
I like
It's
that.
got like a eucalyptus tree.
I'm not
don't
gay,
think
by
that's-
the way.
That's not a eucalyptus tree. That would be like an ackee tree or like a
I think it's pretty cool.
Acacia.
no, not acacia. The Belize is an island down in the tropics.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know.
What are the
but I
guys?
like that.
What
I
are they
like that-
holding?
Probably stuff to work sugar cane because they did a lot of that down there. I like it that there's a person of color on the flag. That's probably the one and only in the world.
Oh, Dad, stop trying to be PC.
I'm not trying to be. I just think it's cool to see. I'm not the most PC dude ever.
I know, I'm messing.
That's a 25.
Yeah.
That's a 25. Colors are cool. The border's cool.
All right, well.
It's got a statement on it. I want to know. It's probably like a Latin statement on it.
Google this here. I'll do it real quick.
Well, what do you rate it?
It kind of looks like a small city, like municipal, like
the water district.
yeah. Which
What
I
is
don't
it? Barbados again? Is that what it is?
it is Belize, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Belize.
it's Belize. I'm gonna give it a 17. I'd like to know a little bit more about it because it's got a lot going on. I can't zoom in close enough to give it a proper evaluation, but
I think it's pretty cool.
I'm sticking with my 17. It's got a coat of arms too, but I can't really see what's going on in the coat of arms.
That didn't work.
What do they speak? What's their national language?
Belizean.
Belizean. That's an actual
They
language.
speak English in Belize, or am I thinking of?
I'm sure English is a big part of their language.
I think they speak English, and it's like the one Central American country that. Am I confusing this with another?
You might be because I know Belizean is a language.
Yeah,
No, their national language is English.
yeah, that's what I thought.
That's the national one? Okay.
It's like the one country in Central America. Their like official language is English.
You know what was weird to me? Jamaica's national language is English.
What about Haiti's national language?
Let's see.
Also, to anybody who wants to fact check us, I didn't even graduate high school. So you can try to correct me all you want, and I'll admit when I'm wrong, and I can have my mind changed regularly. But don't lose your mind over it. If I say something wrong, it's okay.
I don't know, Hades.
Listen, folks, we're in the entertainment business. Okay, not everything we say is going to be deep, profound Socratic wisdom. So just
Benin,
keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Okay.
Now my ignorance shows.
Texas.
We might say some dumb stuff once in a while, trying to entertain you. All right, so cut it. Throw us a freaking bone here.
Do me a favor. Look up this country. Benin.
We'll apologize if we said something really heinous or stupid. But
it's like if Texas.
Remember, we're a comedy show.
It's like if Texas and McDonald's had a baby. I don't like it. I'm probably gonna give it a 5.
Let me see. I don't even know if I've ever heard of this country. Oh, because it's a deep African country. It's a French-speaking West African nation. It's the birthplace of the word voodoo. Oh, that's where voodoo comes from.
Are we in Benin?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's where voodoo comes from, apparently.
I thought voodoo came from Haiti.
Well, let's think about this logically. Southwest African country. How did the people get to Haiti, and where do you think they came from?
They voluntarily got on the triangle trade, slave trade, and they wanted a better life. So they're like, "Hey, man, let's go farm some sugarcane in the Bahamas or near the Bahamas." You know those.
I really feel like being beaten out of me while I pick molasses for people. But yeah, this is Benin.
That is an ugly flag. I'm giving it a 5.
You know what though? The flag isn't super impressive, but it's got really cool African colors on it. Yeah, I'm going a little bit. I'll give it a 14. It's a little lower than A.
It's got interesting contrasting colors, right?
Yeah.
It's got the
Bhutan. What are you giving it, Will?
15. You got 15.
Okay, Bhutan. Do you guys want to zoom in?
I like Bhutan.
It's a dragon essentially. But let's see if the push the wrong button there.
All right, so I would give this a better score, but those damn colors, I don't like those colors.
I'm kind of feeling the colors, dude.
I like the dragon.
No, if it was red and black, it would be better.
You know why this is getting a high score for me?
I'm going to give it a 30 still.
Yeah, I'm going to give it a 30 also, and I'll tell you why. Because when you're 6 years old and you have to learn to draw the flag of your country, those kids are do you have to know how many scales are on there? Do you actually have to draw that correctly to make it a real? And what is it holding?
Dragon Balls, 4 of them.
That dragon's got balls.
Well, what do you give it?
I like it.
I gave it a 30.
I want more detail on the. I mean, not I want the dragon to
I'm
be more.
getting that tattooed on my lower back. If we hit 500,000 subscribers, I'm getting the Bhutan flag.
If we hit 1 million subscribers, Will's getting a Sublime tattoo on his back.
Oh, not a Sublime tattoo.
Gosh.
The most.
I'll get the Bhutan flag if I get the Sublime.
No, you're getting the Sublime. a million followers.
Or what are you giving it, Will? Your last holdout.
I'm gonna give it a 17.
That low?
I'm gonna give it a 19. I'll give it a 19.
You got up to 33, and that flag is far more. You know what? It's for. That's up to you. We got Bolivia. Bolivia's got a little coat of arms. Do you want to zoom? I'm not really too interested in seeing what. Well, actually, on your computer, zoom in.
Shout out to Bolivia for murdering Che Guevara. So good job, Bolivia.
Oh yeah, that's a W. I'm gonna have to
big dubs.
I'm about to put up.
He's gonna put some big numbers up.
I got to put up better points because you know there's those annoying white people that
cliche Guevara
that love him.
Oh,
don't put in the annoying white people part that I said. But I swear it's annoying white people that think, oh, he's so great, he was a revolutionist. It's like no,
yeah, he tortured kids.
He was like Hitler. He was
threw musicians in jail and deprived them of their due process rights.
Yeah,
he's a great guy though.
He was like Cuban Hitler.
Sounds like it. But I don't want to stick too long on Bolivia. Bolivia gets a 22 for me.
I'm giving it.
Fidel fell out of favor. So
I'm giving it a 30 just for killing Che Guevara.
What are you giving it there?
Let me look at the. I need to see the symbol. Oh, it's got it's got an eagle on the top of it. Stars. Got some cannons.
What did you give it?
I'm gonna give it a 19. It's a cool flag.
22.
I'm gonna give it a 19.
No, I hate Che Guevara was a great AP. So, and then you gave it 19, Will?
Yeah, I'm giving it 19. It's a good flag.
Now we're on to Bosnia and Herzegovina.
Oh, World War I.
That's where your great or my great grandmother was from. That area. Don't know exactly where she was from, but she's from that area, from
Is-
Yugoslavia and all that stuff.
Ernest, isn't German? Didn't Germany take it, and that's what started the war or something?
I'm not as familiar with Dub 1
This
as
is
I am
the
2.
Bosnia's in the Balkans, right?
Well, yeah, so think of where Yugoslavia was. It's like Macedonia, Bosnia, Herzegovina. All those countries are kind of right there, near the Balkans. That flag, it's definitely the most unique so far design-wise.
25.
25, I feel like you know what, 25, not bad. I'm going to run with you on that one.
I'm
It's
gonna
so
give it.
unique looking.
I'm gonna give it a 17.
I just like
It's got kind of, I don't know, Ukraine colors.
it does have the Ukraine
No
colors,
shot. I mean, I'm not. No offense to Bosnia or
But-
Herzegovina, but
but I like the asymmetry from it. And Botswana, beautiful country, beautiful people. That's a 5. Just throwing that out there.
Oh yeah, it's just not. I don't like it either. I'll go with the 5 with you.
What do you think about?
Botswana.
Wait,
It's
did
kind of
you rate-
plain.
Did he rate Bosnia yet?
Oh yeah, 17 for the
Did you get-
Bosnia and
Herzegovina?
Herzegovina.
Did you get it?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Botswana, you got my number. What are you giving it, Will? I gave it a 5. It looks like a shirt, like a skateboard shirt from like the mid 2000s.
It looks like
Yeah.
my Hurley shirt.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
It looks kind of like an infantry ribbon that you'd see like on like a military uniform.
Yeah, and it's for like not getting diarrhea in Mexico.
It kind of looks like. It looks
It's like a real low bar.
hard to do.
Looks like a type of pride flag.
What are you giving it, Will?
I'm a big Jim Varney fan, and he makes in a couple Jim Varney movies playing Ernest. He makes Botswana jokes. So I mean now that's outside of the flag because we're supposed to be impartial
Just
here. and
aesthetics, baby.
Yeah,
I am a big Ernest fan, though.
Yeah.
Ernest Scared Straight is freaking awesome. We got to do some watch parties coming up.
yeah. Ernest scared.
What's your number?
Stupid. All right, I'm gonna give 19.
Imagine if it was Ernest Scared Straight. He's just in prison. And like, he's like, "What you talking about, Var? What are you even saying?"
There is an Ernest Scared Straight. He goes to jail. I think that's like the third Ernest movie.
All right.
Brazil, absolutely iconic.
Absolutely iconic flag. That is a 32. That's almost a perfect flag. I think it's beautiful.
31.
31. It is one of the most iconic flags in the world. It's beautiful. I've got nothing.
I think
nothing more to
Brazil
say.
invented the thong bikini. I gotta give them some props
Oh,
for that.
yeah.
I think that they did this in like the late 70s or early 80s. I can't remember. But that's outside the flag. We're just judging right on the flag. And Brazil's a beautiful country. They got the Amazon, which I'm sad that they're destroying right now. To like
Being shown is the Brunei flag. That's not the Brazilian flag. You guys watch the pod
20,
notice.
23.
23, that
it is
low?
kind of traditional though. I mean, I wish it was a little more pizzazz on it. But it's
a
really good for a
dope-ass
traditional
flag.
looking flag. I'm gonna give it a 23.
All right.
And then this is the last flag. If you look behind you, Pallet, this is Brunei. The Sultan of Brunei had 7 boys and 7 wives. Or whatever the fuck. Do you remember Die Hard with a Vengeance?
All right.
Yes.
I'm going to give it a 30. I like that flag.
That's kind of a dope flag. I've never seen it before. to
The
be honest with you.
colors, the Hebrew text.
I think it's Arabic. I don't think it's Hebrew.
I meant Arabic.
Yeah.
We'll bleep out the Hebrew part.
Yeah.
It's pretty sick, man.
Hey, Arabic and Hebrew are similar languages. Let's just
That's
put
a
that.
27. That's a 27.
That's a cool flag, man.
That
I'd
is.
like to
Looks
know
like-
more about it. Like, what are the hands for?
It's like a Christmas ornament.
I'm gonna give it a 26. That's a pretty
That's
sick
a high-
flag. That's a pretty sick flag.
All right. Tabulate those scores. These are all the flags we're doing today.
All right.
J. Lou Pallet, Palestine.
All right. So
And tell us what our winner for the day was.
So-
Give us the top 3 for the day.
the top 3 for the day was Albania.
Okay.
Is third place. Brunei is second. And Brazil was first.
Let's go.
With 80
I'm happy with that.
With
Yeah, those are-
86.
86. Damn.
And our lowest rated flags for the day, our 2 last place flags, was Algeria and Armenia, which were tied with 22.
Where did Talibanlandia rate?
Afghanistan?
Yeah,
Afghanistan was 61.
60. Okay.
It's better than half.
Where do they score? Like in amongst the other 25 flags? Where like
right.
what place were they?
Andorra scored 33 points. I can't. And
Hey, get into your mic, bud.
can you go to the flag list again? I need to be able to pronounce this shit.
I did not mean to go there.
Just leave it play.
America!
We should play that every time we're going to rate flags.
Yeah, that'll be what we started.
Fatal
with.
lunch flags.
So
Here, let me pull this up real quick.
You know what this means, though. You know what this bit means, though, right?
What's that?
There has to be a fatal lunch flag.
We already
All
talked.
right. Okay.
We talked about that.
All right, so
Here we go.
there we go. That's not
We got Andorra, Angola, Algeria, Antigua, Argentina, Armenia,
Angela got 80.
Angola.
And
Oh, it was high scoring. Oh, yeah, the machete. So,
uh,
where did Albania place? Because I remember we all kind of liked it.
Albania was third.
Oh, that's right. It was third place.
No, it was third place. Antigua, Barbuda, whatever.
Yeah.
Was 41.
So-
Argentina got
So if it's
45.
if it's under like 50, then that means we kind of really didn't care for it.
Australia got 37. Austria got 27. What was after Austria? I'm not even going to pronounce it.
Azerbaijan.
Azerbaijan.
Azerbaijan got
It's ex-Soviet bloc state.
got 43. Bahamas got 51. Bahrain got 33. Bangladesh got 49. Barbados got 77. Belarus got 54. Belgium got 59. Belize got 67. Benin got 34.
That's low.
Bhutan got 79. Bolivia got 71.
Bosnia and Herzegovina.
Bosnia and Herzegovina got
Bosnia and West Covina.
where is it? Oh, Bosnia and Herzegovina got 67. Botswana got 24.
And
Oh, no,
Brazil.
29.
Brazil was the big winner.
Brazil, yeah,
Well,
was the big winner.
what
It
was
got
it?
86.
Okay, so we can. All right. So I did queue up some article. I keep doing that. Let me. I definitely have some articles, but what's our time looking like?
We are at an hour and 5 minutes.
Man, today flew. That's good. Let's just finish out with a couple of clips. What do you guys say?
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah.
And then I'll just keep the articles queued for next week.
I don't feel like doing anything super brainy right now.
No. The articles, basically, I'll go over them. And we're going to have to speed up that flag thing, too, because that takes a while if we're going to do it every episode. Whatever, it's cool. The articles basically were about, like, Minnesota or something said that boneless chickens can have bones because a guy choked on a bone in a boneless chicken. I got an article about a guy who survived on the ocean, but now is being sued because he ate the other guy to live, and the family's suing him for that. Stuff like that. So
You got to do what you got to do to survive, you know?
Oh, we can play this clip, though. Let me interact with that. Let me pause that. Throw this volume up.
This card on the left, charismatic leader. It looks like Donald Trump, right? That this is Donald Trump. Now, the one on the right, I've been seeing forever and thinking, man, that also really looks like Donald Trump. And it's called Enough is Enough. Let's look deeper at the Enough is Enough cards. Here's the picture of Trump pumping his fist at the rally, overlaid with the card, and it matches perfectly. And then below that, the first sentence is, at any time, at any place, our snipers can drop you. Have a nice day. If this isn't being pulled out of demonic prophecy or the Akashic records, then nothing is.
You can't set something like that up. You can't.
This is the card game that predicted 9/11 and the Pentagon getting hit by a plane. Like
Alex Jones predicted that.
Supernatural going on here that is beyond coincidence.
I don't know anything about
That's the game the Illuminati I was talking about. Isn't that crazy? We got to get our hands. I found one complete deck for about $300. We have to get it.
Is it just a tarot cards, but they're Illuminati cards?
Well, basically, it's like Magic the Gathering, but you're the shadowy government, and you're trying to control the world in the shadows.
Oh, and it's a card game?
And it's a card game.
Oh.
It's this one right here. But apparently, it's predicted a lot of things.
Yeah.
I don't 100%.
Is there a PewDiePie card that goes along with it?
He's on a bridge. So this is it right here. New World Order Unlimited Starter Set. That one right there in particular, I think is like $280. I'm going to buy. I almost pulled the trigger on it the other day, but I had to buy somebody a mountain bike, and then I bought myself a couple of things.
And I appreciate it.
It's all good. Biking shreds. Hey, if you guys want to get in shape out there and you don't know where to start, get a bike. Even a 3-wheel or something. Dude, biking is so fun.
Yeah.
I forgot how fun riding bike was. But yeah, that's the card game they're talking about.
First Fatal Lunch biking event.
We'll do it. We'll film it. What else do I got? Oh, this was interesting.
Our boy Deb.
Hold on, let me.
No way.
I thought this was kind of cool.
Is that George?
That's that boy.
That's Lil W.
I do believe there will be a rational immigration policy eventually passed. I think there's going to have to be some time. What's interesting about our country, if you study history, is that there are some isms that occasionally pop up. One is isolationism, and its evil twin protectionism, and its evil triplet nativism. So if you study the 20s, for example, there was an American First policy that said, who cares what happens in Europe? Well, what happened in Europe mattered eventually because of World War II. There was Smoot-Hawley, which was a part of an economic policy, which basically said we don't want trade. In other words, let's throw up barriers. And there was an immigration policy that I think during this period argued we had too many Jews and too many Italians, therefore we should have no immigrants. And my point to you is we've been through this kind of period of isolationism, protectionism, nativism. I'm a little concerned that we may be going through the same period.
It is not a sad day per se, but a concerning when Bush sounds eloquent compared to Biden and Trump. You know what I mean?
Fun fact: Bush was my first president. But I was one when Obama came in. So,
but what I mean, isn't it crazy that he sounded eloquent and what he said makes sense? Now, if you ask our our former presidential candidate, Biden or Trump, it's a lot of, what do you call that? What do you call a lot of hyperbole? Trump will be like, they're murdering us at the border. They're the worst, the bad hombres. And then you get the opposite with Biden. Well, we need to be concise and plan, but doesn't actually say anything. It's just a string of words. It's like buzzwords.
Well, the immigration thing is a wedge issue, because if you go back to like the late 90s and the early 2000s, Republicans were saying, like, let everyone in because we want cheap. We want to pay for cheap labor. And Democrats are saying, well, close the border.
I'm not actually getting into immigration itself. Yeah. The point I was trying to make was how well spoken Bush sounds all these years later compared to the rhetoric that just now the presidents are basically just the Democrats with their blue hair want to, turn your kids into women. And then the Democrats are like, oh, the Republicans, they just want to lynch black people. And, and then they just rush to these extremes. And then everybody was like, Bush is this idiot from a small town in Texas. Everybody hated him, with exception to, who put him in. And then you hear him talk and you're like, maybe it wasn't so bad back then.
Is Bush still alive?
Yeah, he's alive.
Yeah, he's still.
What is he doing now?
Painting.
He paints in the Bush Ranch in Texas, and
I wonder what he looks like now.
Probably takes a bunch of therapy from all the he got introduced to the psychotic business that his family's in.
So we can let's run a couple clips, and then we'll get out of here with our AI.
There's a lot there I kind of wanted to talk on about Bush, but I don't want to do that right now.
Well, we're over an hour right now, so we can get into immigration. Maybe we can get something. I am just not nearly as intelligent enough to understand it. My stance is obviously we need immigration, but I don't know enough about. I don't. I'm going to sound like an idiot. So give me a week or two to form a more eloquent, more concise, like really get my thoughts together, regarding it. But in the meantime,
Pantene oatmeal ketchup. Trust me on this. It is so good. Easy, quick, and healthy. Let's go. Grab your oatmeal.
We'll get back to the Bush thing. I have more to say on that, but we're gonna pass on it for now.
Water, not oil. Open it up carefully because we're gonna add the.
We're making this next week.
Thing into the oatmeal.
Oh god, tuna oatmeal
with ketchup.
So everything's nice and hot. Then add a tidbit of water. Pop it in the microwave for a minute.
I'm already gonna throw up.
Cheers.
We were going to surprise you with it today.
The sweet, savory, filling, and so freaking healthy, yo. Absolutely one of my favorite comfort foods.
I don't want to be rude. What's this guy's name?
I don't know.
I don't want to be rude. Yummy. How do I say it?
Yeah, yummy.
How do I say this? I hate you. You're disgusting. That's disgusting. Now, I don't really hate you. Obviously, I'm just joking around, but my God. Listen, that's going to be one of those combinations I like tuna. I do. I like tuna.
It's like.
I like oatmeal. It's like haggis. Haggis is like oatmeal
It's
and
like-
organ meat, but ketchup on top of it.
It's like eating broccoli and a Jolly Rancher, though. It's just like they're both good, but you
we're
can't,
I got two.
God.
I got 2 recipes we're trying next week. I didn't queue up the other one, but I'll just tell you what it was. It coincidentally was also oatmeal. It's oatmeal, cinnamon, sugar, and sour cream.
What, run that by me again. My brain is ADHD. My brain went to ADHD town right now.
Go follow yummy. By the way, no real hate. I was just messing around. It's oatmeal with cinnamon and sugar, and then you add sour cream. That's the second recipe. We're gonna try this tuna one next week. And Pallet, you're in on this too.
No,
you ain't getting out.
I don't want to eat that.
Sorry, boys.
I don't want to eat that.
We're the Three Musketeers,
I was just
baby.
joking.
We're the Three Musketeers.
We did the red 20, so we got.
We did do the red 20.
Was it red 40?
Red 40.
Okay.
That's so. How do you? That guy is like, I don't know what level he's on. I think he's trolling because
It's gotta be. He looks like he was enjoying it.
Let's play a game. I'm gonna
No sriracha, no fish sauce. You know,
Nothing.
got to Asian it up a little bit.
He's
Let's play a game.
he makes the most vile shit you'll ever see.
Here we go. Here's another one. I've been going down some serious conspiracies lately. I love them. I don't believe most of what I read, but
They're interesting.
Oh, dude, like the Looking Glass conspiracy. That one's good.
The whole distrust of like corporate media right now is just kind of it's poured gasoline on the whole like what's really going on like conspiracy.
So check this out. This one's a cool video I found.
I like conspiracies too. I'm into them. I think they're interesting.
Here we go. You ready?
I'm gonna name off some random people, and you tell me how many random coincidences there are. So this is Dmitry Petronov. Apparently, he created a plasma battery that powered his 2-story house for 16 months. In 2010, he went to a bakery, and that's the last time the world ever saw him. Coincidentally, this is Zachary Warfield. He was also working on a plasma battery. He even met with Dmitry a couple of times to exchange notes. He died in a crazy boating accident. Stefan Marinov was the leader of the European free energy movement. Apparently, they made a ton of headway. He had a breakthrough, but he fell out of a window. What? Oh, by the way, if you've already seen this video, it's because I posted one and it got pulled down for community guidelines. I'm appealing it. It might come back up, but I figured I'd make it again. John Mullen was a nuclear physicist that worked with one of the largest military contractors in the world. He discovered something big, but then died of arsenic poisoning. But don't worry, his girlfriend was the suspect. They actually found her dead in her apartment as well. Well, that's the end of that. No other suspects. Okay, case closed. This is Eugene Malov. He's an expert physicist that claimed to have a prototype of a free energy device that utilized cold fusion. You're never going to believe this. The day before he was going to release this to the public, he was beaten to death, and nobody can find his research. Ari DeGo also worked on a free energy device and actually patented his technology. He was headed to the airport to go meet some investors, but he never made his flight. They found him dead in his car. What? Rory Johnson was...
What do you think about those coincidences?
I'd like to look into them.
Me too, because free energy. When you start saying things like free energy, cold fusion, the what's that motion called? The motion that never stops. What's that freaking perpetual motion? When you start making those claims, I get real sus on it.
Mm-hmm.
Like running a car off of water. Theoretically possible. You can make something called
hydrogen's kind of it's not a stable element, which is why they're worried that like a hydrogen engine is going to blow up.
Well, my truck at work is a hydrogen truck, so it works. It's really interesting how this one works. So the way it works is they have like platinum. They're almost like the catalytic converter in a car. It's a bunch of platinum sheets with small holes in it. You pass the hydrogen liquid through it, and it rips off the electrons, takes those electrons, stores them in a battery. So it's not actually hydrogen that powers the truck, it's electricity, but they're ripping off. But the other way, you can make something called an HHO generator, where you take a bunch of water, put it in like a fish tank, per se, and then you put water in, make purified water, preferably distilled, then you add your electrolyte solution, and then you have an anode and a cathode, basically your positive and negative of your battery. You use copper and platinum, best case scenario if you can afford it, and then you just run electricity through one of them, and it'll literally rip the hydrogen and oxygen apart. And I think it's the oxygen comes off the anode and the hydrogen comes off the cathode. You can trap that and burn it. The problem is, I think the big problem is, even though you have the hydrogen gas and you can, let's say you recombine the hydrogen and oxygen in a combustion engine, you're going to create water again by that, but you're going to use the same energy to make that water that you did to produce those gas. So you're not going to have work. You'll have combustion, but it won't have enough energy to really move your car. So theoretically, you could probably build a small engine with it, but you couldn't like power a car.
you're gonna die.
Well, the ominous conspiracy, the truth is out there music is kind of suggestive of on there. I like to, I like to watch.
We
that
can
video.
look into.
I'd like to.
What I'll do is I'll send it to you, and then if you got some downtime, do a little research on these people. And we'll talk about them next week.
I know about like religion and a little bit about philosophy and like 90s cartoons, but I'm pretty dumb and I don't know a whole lot about science. That's why you're on the show. You're the resident chemist on the show.
I'm a dork. I don't know that much.
How do you make a battery with plasma and like what he was talking about? Like
So essentially, the research of those people doesn't exist because they were murdered. But how would you do that?
Is he talking about like blood plasma or like what?
No. The other state of matter. So you have solid, liquid, gas, and plasma is another state of matter. It's sort of like a hyper energized gas essentially, where it goes because there's something called states of matter, and like with like the universe, like let's say entropy. Like the heat death of the universe is a popular theory because everything's moving out and spreading out, and its energy is going to decrease to what it likes to sit at, sort of like a 0 point of energy, basically, and that's entropy.
Yeah.
And so plasma is a state above that. Basically, like if you really want to see plasma in action, throw some tinfoil in a microwave, or look at a lightning bolt. When you see a lightning bolt, you're not seeing the electricity, you're seeing the plasma because the electricity is traveling through the air and it's so hot, it's burning the air around the bolt, creating that flash of light, and that's plasma. And there's a lot of energy in plasma, so if you could capture that, I mean, obviously, but I don't know how you would have a stable form of plasma. You see a lightning bolt, it's like, and it's done. I don't know how you'd have a capture a stable form, but I'm sure people have thought about it. I mean, there's a lot of energy in plasma, but not blood plasma. That raises very ethical concerns about powering your vehicle.
But
I don't know. Obviously, I don't know how you'd make.
I'm so scientifically illiterate. It's embarrassing, but that's why.
I am educated by YouTube entertain educators or whatever you call them, edutainment. I haven't looked much deeper than that. So, but it's just what I'm into. I just like all that science and nature crap. It's just.
Remember Who Killed the Electric Car documentary?
Yes, about the Honda
EV1. This is before Tesla, but
Honda EV1 I think it was called. What's up, Pallet?
I think it's almost a wrap up here.
Yeah, it is. I think I have one more clip and then we'll run a. Let's see what I got. Oh, this one's. Just funny.
Play a couple of the pallet cleansers.
That dude.
That's a separated shoulder.
Just one more time. I think he's advertising something. That guy got smoked.
Road rash without starring that guy.
Oh, here we go.
When Nixon took us off the gold standard, the US
this one's too long.
backed up by gold.
So that one's too long, but that was a taste of Sonic conspiracy. Remember I told you if you want to do it?
Nixon did take us off the gold standard.
Yes, but so there's a series of Sonic cartoons explaining different conspiracies. That's why I said you guys want to go deep next week on Sonic conspiracy. This is what I was talking about. We won't play this one.
I've seen some of the Sonic videos. They're fun.
They're really good. I think we should do our AI song and get on out of here for the day. Liked it. Good. Energy's back. We took a little bit of a break. Book of Mormon really powered us through today. Really did. And the Red 40.
The end of the world could take place in Missouri. We don't know.
You know what? I think we should try something different with the AI.
What's that?
We should do prog rock.
You want to do prog rock today?
Yeah.
Way open for that. That's awesome. Let me pull up my Suno. By the way, how we get the AI music. Listen, I know AI art, AI music, it's killing, blah, blah, blah. I get it.
We're using it as a tool like anything.
Not even that. We're using the novelty of it for the show. We're not going to sell AI art. We're not selling it. You know what I mean? It's just novelty for the show. I do support artists. I hope there's going to be a balance that's found. I just think it's ironic that AI, everyone's like, it's going to kill truck driving. It's going to kill factory jobs. But really, it's the heady jobs. It's the computer programming. Yeah. It's the art. That's what it's killing. It's such a weird,
It's not taking away the HVAC jobs or the plumbing jobs or, the carpentry jobs.
So style of music, we're going to go, what do you want to do? Prog rock, epic guitars, drum solo? Yeah.
Yeah.
Super producer, what was the, what were the top 3 flags again? I don't remember.
Third place, we have Albania. Second place, we have Brunei. And number 1, we have Brazil.
Brazil.
If you want to, I'll tell you the scores of them. Albania got 81, Brunei got 83, and Brazil got 86.
Nice. Okay.
I think I know.
What
my
should we
favorite.
title this
We're
song?
redesigning the. I mean, after
we're
the
gonna
worst flags.
We're gonna title this song "Brazilian Flag is Number 1."
Yeah.
Okay. Let's think of what we would. So you know what? Let's go into this a little more organized. What did we talk about today? We rated flags.
Yes.
We had a clip of a guy face planting.
We gave free advertisement to the LDS Church. You should play a couple of those clips. Or are we done with the show?
Which clips?
Of like the dude and with like the ice cream cart loses control going down the street and like
we'll do a whole
Yemen.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll do. I was gonna go into it today with the theme of the theme was gonna be people doing amazing things, but I'm sarcastic, so it was going to be people crashing bikes and failing at parkour. But I ended up deciding to bring articles today, and we actually didn't even read them, but it was cool. I actually like the direction we went. So we'll go.
I still have an OWL article. I have an UFO link that I haven't gone over yet.
We'll get there.
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to speak one at a time from this point on. I'll get her started today. The Brazilian flag ranked number 1. What's scary about ranking number 1 is if you come up with free energy, you might just disappear, and you'll never be able to see that beautiful Brazilian flag again.
But off that topic, I'm just chilling reading the Book of Mormon. Such a fascinating story.
Me and Monk are in the lab making blood plasma batteries.
I saw a guy roped to a car. He did a face plant, and then he smiled with his face scar.
Here, let me help you out. I got you a treat. Canned tuna, oatmeal, and ketchup.
So sweet. And monkey.
Oh, good stuff.
There we go. Let's run this. Well, as we end this episode, I'd like to end with a few words for the people listening.
They're inspirational, like the corporate banner or the corporate pictures on the wall that said like.
So today we're going to end with: do meth, steal copper, disregard all the laws.
You miss 69% of the shots you don't take.
you miss
Wayne Gretzky.
And you miss 100 from a tin roof at a presidential.
Even the Secret Service is helping you out. Even if
you got MK Ultra for 6 months, laced with LSD, and told to. Anyway,
we just got demonetized. That's all right.
No, we were past the 10 minutes.
All right.
Here we go. Here's number 1. Brazilian flag is number 1. Prog rock, epic guitar solos. We'll play this one, and then again we'll play the second one as we fade out. Love you. We will see you next time.
We'll see you next week. Thanks for listening, everybody. Why do I sound like Conan O'Brien when I introduce and end the show? This is prog rock?
Apparently.
But off that topic. I'm just chilling. Reading the Book of Mormon. Such a fascinating story. Being mucker in the lab, making up blood plasma batteries. I saw a guy rode to a car. He did a face plant, and then he smiled with his face scarred. Yeah, let me help you. I got you a tree, a tuna, oatmeal, and ketchup so sweet, monkey. God.
Oh, dude. Shred.
This might be our closing theme, from
That's all we got on that, apparently. All right, we'll go to the second verse. Man, I was hoping that song was going to keep going. This next one's 2 minutes long. That one was only a minute 30. This one's 2 minutes long. We're going to send you off with that one. We love you. We'll see you next time on the Fatal Lunch podcast. And remember, do meth and steal copper. What the heck?
not from little league stadiums though. There are other places you can do that.
Or catalytic converters. Peace, love.
Oh, don't talk to our friend about it. We have a friend who was missing his catalytic converter one day. He was very upset.
Rank number 1 scary. About rank number 1 is if you You come up with free energy, you might just disappear. You'll never be able to see that beautiful Brazilian flag again. But on that topic, I'm just chilling, reading the Book of Mormon. Such a fascinating story, being Monker in the lab, making up blood plasma batteries. I saw a guy roll to a car. He did a face plant, and then he smiled with his face scar. Yeah, let me help you. I got you a tree and tuna, oatmeal and ketchup, so sweet and monkey. Let me help you. I got you a tree and tuna, oatmeal and ketchup, so sweet and monkey. A tree and tuna, oatmeal and ketchup, so sweet and monkey. Help you. I got you a tree and tuna, oatmeal and ketchup, so sweet and monkey. Yeah, let me help you. I got you a tree and tuna, oatmeal and ketchup, so sweet and monkey.